I'm inside. I'm sitting down, and you look. I'm telling you, like literally about 20, maybe 30 people was like, "Hey man, I love your show and love what you guys are doing." And I'm taking pictures with people, and I'm like, I had to stop and say, "Hey, I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a regular guy. Y'all stop doing this. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm just, you know what I'm saying? We just do something, but we regular people every day in the streets. I'm like, man, y'all don't.
That's what being a celebrity is, though. I mean,
Man, don't treat us like that. I'm like, man, we just, but nah, they look. Everybody loves what we got going on, and I'm talking about. It was even two Bama fans was like, man, look, hey. I watched our show, man. Yeah, I love it. He like, you know what I'm saying? I love it. He said, especially because, you know, we're being black and we getting the access that black don't normally get. He like, man, I love it.
Right. You went out. Well, I can't hear you no more. Oh, there you go. Yeah,
yeah, we do it for the kids and we do it for the neighborhood. So,
all right. Well, listen, bro. We live now. We live. We're just gonna talk a little bit about what happened yesterday. I'm gonna start off reading off some of these stats. Everybody in here, what's going on? What's up, y'all? Make sure y'all like, share for us. And always want to get involved. The number scrolling at the bottom. We've been killing it in the group, in the IOD Investor group. Listen, few stats, man. First downs. They had 28. We had 18.
Hold on, what? They had 28 rushes.
Let me go ahead. Let me just read them out, my nigga. Let me read out the stats first. First down, they had 28. We had 18. Rushes, they was 38 for 147. We were 31 for 87. Passing yards, they had 354. We had 179. Let's see. Total offense, they would have 501. We had 266. They haven't doubled us up. I think the more telling stat was the Bryce Young 27-38 for 344, 4 touchdowns. We'll get to that. Cam Harris 12 rushes for 37 yards. I was on the plane with his mom last night. Chaney 7 rushes for 23 yards. Van Dyke had 3 rushes for 18 yards.
I mean,
Chaney had 23 yards rushing.
At that point, they had like the practice squad players in when Van Dyke got in.
Rambo 7 catches, 34 yards. Smith 4 catches for 40 yards. I only saw Smith catch that 1 catch. Restrepo 3 catches for 55 yards. I'm gonna open up with saying this, man, and we could just have at it. We sat here for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I told y'all who Bryce Young was. I didn't know. Manny didn't even know. Manny said it in the press conference. He didn't know that they would put the ball in his hand this fast. But they showed us early when we stacked the box. They went deep the second play of the game, and they missed it. But they knew they had it. And they came right back and gave that to us and broke our back in the third quarter exactly when it was time to. I must put it on record again. We just played against Joe Burrow, a first draft pick in the future. Y'all can keep doubting him all y'all want to. The young man is brilliant. That team is a gap. There's a gap between us and them that frustrates the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's a gap. I think it's like a universe. It's a universe between them and us, right? Yeah. I mean, especially us and them. Maybe it's a gap between them and the rest of college football, but with Bama and UM, it's a universe. You on the field, you on the sideline. I'm sitting in the stands. And I just got a phone call from one of my homies. He's like, "X man, did it look that bad in person?" I said, "It looked worse in person than it looked on TV." Cause it's like they just bully everything. Everything we had on the field, they bullied it. It was bad, man. I mean, maybe 75%. I'm gonna blame the coaches because I felt like the coaches they just weren't ready. They didn't know what was coming.
Yeah,
they didn't prepare.
It's not the coaches that day It's the culture and it's the program, how it's set up. It's not what happens that day. It's not what happened on game day. It's not that. You know what I'm saying? It's how our administrators hire a first-time coach. The first-time coach hires other young coaches, and we go out there and we get outclassed. Bro, listen, at 17 zip, I'm sitting in the booth, the media booth, and I'm saying to myself, at 5 o'clock this morning, I was in Philadelphia trying to make it to this game. And this shit has been going on for 8 minutes and it's 17 zip. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? All of that. I got at 4 o'clock. I flew to Philly. I flew from Philly. I flew to Atlanta. Had to catch an Uber because the plane was delayed. My little brother had to pick me up from the airport. Got to the game 2 o'clock, way late. And 4-5 minutes into the game, it's 20 zip. Now, I say that to say this. We look better than we looked against Clemson last year, and I think we've improved.
Hold on, what? I don't know about that.
We look better than we looked against Clemson, and I think we have improved. I think we put pressure on Alabama quarterback. He was just too good.
Yeah. Well, I think
Manny little blitzes. I think his blitzes and stuff. I like him when he brings the pressure and we get to play fast like that. But Lashlee starts too slow on offense. I don't know if it's Lashlee. I don't know if it's King. I don't know, X-Man. But I think we're better than we were last year. We just can't mentally let this. Listen, man. Restrepo came into the press conference last night. Looked like he had a fight with Mike Tyson. His face was this big. Harley obviously was hurt. Harley obviously out. Restrepo's face was this big. Who else? Skate got benched, right?
He played bad, played horrible.
But he got benched. They got benched.
Rightfully
King
so.
almost got knocked out of the game. The first time he got sacked, the man gets on Skate. He gets on Skate outside shoulder and just hits his outside shoulder, and then it's a straight run to the quarterback. But I think we are better than we were last year, X. And I don't know what's that saying.
I mean, saying we're a better team than last. I mean, obviously we brought the whole team back, so we should be better. Playing, and you know, I'm a joke about it. Playing Bama, that's Bama. You know what I'm saying? That's Bama is not. Bama is almost like the IMG of high schools. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why would you play them? Because you know they just got all better players at every position than you. Yesterday, when I seen, as soon as I walk in the stadium, I'm like, why the hell it looked like 20-something coaches on UM sideline that's in Bama gear watching UM. And I didn't realize, I said, oh, Bama really got like 100 coaches, and they got like maybe 50 of them who actually pay attention to what UM did the last 5 years. Like every blitz Manny sent, every screen that Lashlee sent, they did. And but it's funny, but it's true. And I'm like, well, now you see like light years ahead of the game or light years ahead of us, because we don't do that. I mean, I've never heard you gonna do something like that.
I'm sure we get in depth, but I'm sure it's not. Yeah, I don't have the staff. I don't think we have the personnel to get.
Yeah, we're not doing nothing like that, man. I mean, if we are, we just saying, okay, well, this is the game film. We finna give you the similarities to every time they run a third down play. Okay, yeah, like that's normal. But
I mean, think back to Clemson game. Go ahead, finish what you were saying.
I'm saying that's normal, but as a what Nick Saban does, Nick Saban, and then to be understandable, Nick Saban did have an NFL pedigree, so he understands you need a lot of resources, and that's why I was saying it was hiring Manny as a first-time head coach. I don't know if he understands the resources that you need to be an elite program.
Of course he don't. I mean, he's the first-time head coach. Think back to Clemson game last year. Those drives that we put together in the third quarter of Alabama game, they didn't happen in Clemson game. They didn't happen. Like the offense didn't stand up in Clemson game at all. You know what I'm saying? I just think we're a better team, but I just think we just took a physical and mental blow And will they bounce back? I'm telling you, Restrepo looked like he fought Mike Tyson, bro. Like his face was swole. McLeod looked like I don't know, like he came from a luncheon or something. But let's go down a couple players. How did McLeod play?
He didn't play as bad as everybody think he would play. He was probably our second best defensive end after Jafari Harvey. Like, I say third best defensive end besides Jafari Harvey and Chaz Williams.
McLeod had 3 assist tackles, 3 total tackles. Stevenson led the team with 5 solo tackles. I don't know. They picked on Stevenson in the beginning of the game, and I guess he was guarding their best receiver. 5 assists. Stevenson had 9 total tackles, led the team in tackles. Hall, who I'm not a fan of, had 8 tackles. He was second in tackles. 4 assists, 4 solo. Then you had Couch, then Kitchens. Kitchens had 7 tackles. Ivy had 7 tackles, which should have been 14. Ivy just tricked us all, dog. Like,
hey, well, that off season talk that you said that the coaches said, yeah, Ivy had turned the corner. I don't know what corner they were talking about.
You saw Ivy yourself in practice.
I seen it in practice, but in the game, he just ain't there. He's not there.
Mentally, he can't turn it on. Some people seem to think Stevenson coming to the team gave Ivy confidence.
Yeah, I mean, it should have because
they kind of grew up.
They grew up together. They played together in high school. So
but when them lights come on, them balls got to drop. Them balls can't shrink. And as big as he's gotten, he was hitting the running back in the leg and just slide right off.
And they run. Man, look. Yesterday, I was like, okay, well, at this point, I think it was probably like 2 minutes left in the first quarter. At this point, I was like, man, just take Ivy out, take Gervin Hall out, put the younger guys in. And, I mean, we're going to go out like this, put the younger guys in, and let's see what we got for the future. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's bad to keep watching players for 4 years, and it's like, damn, 4 years, I keep doing the same thing. Like,
listen, X, I'm a huge Bubba Bolden fan, big dog. I'm at the game pregame. Bubba Bolden has went Hollywood on us, dog. Yeah, he's went Hollywood. He kind of separates himself from the team. He has his Bubba Bolden feel to it. Not saying I don't know if it's going to affect how he plays, but he goes out there and turns into Carter. You know what I'm saying? He misses the interception in the end zone. When we see him in practice, right? He has this feel about him, like I'm that guy. Like the insurance company has came to him already and told us what round he's going in. He has this feel. If you go watch my pregame video, is live. You can see Bubba Bolden. He's separate from the team. I don't know if that's how he gets focused, but bro, you have to go out there and stand up for us. Cam Harris, Bubba Bolden, Mike Harley, Darren King. Dog, y'all gotta stand up. Like you see what the comments say. We never look prepared. UCLA go out there and be like, listen, they have better players than us. That's fine. To win in college football, you have to have a system. We've seen lesser teams get to the top 5 and challenge teams. You understand? You have to have a system. You have to have a program. You got to have a weight. You got to be strong. You just have, it falls on the system, the coaches, and what are you trying to accomplish on the field. I thought they was gonna put 70 on us, dog.
I mean, obviously they could have. If Nick don't call off the dogs, and they could have really, it could have got worse than what it was. Do
y'all think they called off the dogs? Or do you think we played better? Like we played better in the second half?
Well, second half we played better because now they're interchanging a lot of players. They don't have their whole starters on the field, stuff like that. So yeah, of course we're gonna play better second half. You're not playing against the starters who was killing us the first half. So
shout out to D. D say Streeter, you're right. I see improvement on the run defense, especially how big Bama backs were allow only 150 rushing yards compared to 400 versus USC. Well, I think the reason we allowed 150 rushing yards because their quarterback is so good.
So good. I mean, they damn near average 5 yards a carry. That's not bad.
I can tell you right now.
They average damn near 5 yards a
their,
carry. So that's
their
not
quarterback,
bad.
their quarterback is so good. All their running backs average. Trey Sanders and Robinson average 5 yards a carry.
So yeah, it's like that's not bad. I mean, so we got better on the run. We got better at the run defense. But like I said, I think Bama's staff is just so ahead of the game. Clemson staff, the staff, when you play these big teams, they be so ahead of the game that when we play them, they know everything we finna do already. When we play Clemson, it looked like every play we played against Clemson, they knew what we was doing. It looked the same yesterday. Like, Bama was like, they finna run this. We here.
X, listen, we drive down in the third quarter and we get stopped, right? I asked King about that too in the press conference. They get the ball. We get them a safety. That's supposed to be a safety. Fine, they don't call it. I put in the group me. Oh no, when they stopped us, right? I put in the group me. 9-yard drive about to break our back. This is before they even did a down. Cause I just felt it, dog. Then we almost get a safety.
But then on the same job, that's when we got the fumble, but they overturned it and gave it to Bama. They gave the ball back to Bama, right?
That's the job we got. No. It was only 3 plays.
It wasn't.
The third play,
okay.
third down and 8.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And they ran the same play to Ivy Hall.
Yeah.
The same play. But this time he connected. And we couldn't catch that motherfucker.
Couldn't catch him, yeah.
Dog. That right there, I saw it. Before the drive even started, I said, man, they finna go 99 yards and break our back. I know it.
Yeah. I feel like, I just felt like, look, on that same drive, once they didn't call the safety, players like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? Everything we doing, we fighting back, but we can't catch the break, and they just gave up. Same reason after the fumble. They get the fumble, they don't give it to us. Players like, well, there's nothing we can do. We can't beat them physically, but you know, even if we get something luck, they taking it from us. So, like I say, I think 75% of that whole game was blamed on the coaches. Rick Lashlee didn't help us out at all. He ain't helped us out in a big game yet since he's been at UM. North Carolina, Clemson, or Bama. He ain't helped us out. Not one. And he's 0-3 for helping us out in big games.
Who, Lashlee?
Yeah, Lashlee. He's 0-3 for helping us out in big games.
Tell me this, X. Tell me this. Manny said it. A lot of those run plays in bad situations is King making a decision to hand the ball off, right?
Yeah.
It's a read option play, right?
Yeah.
So it goes back to what Twan kind of was talking about when Twan was saying King has never played in this offense before. And 3rd and 7, he hands the ball to Cam Harris. That's on. Who is that on? You know what I'm saying? That they need to take. Do they need to take that from him?
I mean, if you take that from him, then it'll be like similar as last year. Now you handcuff King. Well, he only got to do what you tell him to do. So you giving the opportunity. You giving King the opportunity to go. Hey, it's on you. You out there. Whatever you think that's going to work. Let's go for it.
Right.
So.
Man,
I mean, maybe it's bad decisions. I don't know.
Man, I'm supposed to be at Jackson State in fam right now, man. I'm on here talking about my.
What time the game?
3:00.
Oh man,
I just left them up there too, boy. It's lit up there. Good Lord.
I know it is, man. It's lit. It's crazy up here, man. It's crazy.
So let's go through a few players, man. Tyree Stevens, man. How you think he played?
He was decent. Didn't play how I would thought he would. I think he would have played, but he played decent. Not bad, but not good.
He led the team in tackles.
I mean, obviously they picked on him the whole
He
first
slammed.
quarter.
He slammed Michi.
He slammed Michi.
I think we need more people with the attitude that he has, though.
Yeah, Bama definitely didn't like that. After that, that's when they turned it up. Bama turned it up big time.
I mean, I think we need more people with that attitude, though. I don't care about them. All I care about is us. You know what I'm saying? And how he that third down on that first drive was huge. He was in coverage. He was there. Just big time players make plays, fool, and we needed our big time players to make anything. Who else? Defensive line, Chance Williams. How you feel Williams played?
Chance Williams, he played pretty. You know, he was he did some good stuff. He did some good stuff. Chance Williams did some good stuff.
Yeah.
Hunt probably is our best defensive lineman right now.
Hunt played
yeah. Hunt played real good. Hunt number 81 is our best defensive lineman right now.
Well, why do you feel he played well?
Because he was getting in the backfield, pressuring Bryce a lot, and you can see Bryce just happens to move, and Bryce was just poised in the pocket. But yeah, 81 was like he was causing this destruction between the guard and the center.
Okay. What about Flag?
I didn't see Flag do much of nothing.
Flag played with Flag. I think Flag was one of our better running linebackers, him and Keontra Smith.
Keontra was, he looked like he was, every time he ran the ball, he looked like he was light. He was gone. You know what I'm saying? It almost looked like he just knew they was running the ball every time they ran the ball.
Keontra?
Yeah, Keontra. I mean, yeah, Flag, he did that little bit, but it's not like, how everybody, talked about him. They were like, oh, yeah, he's going to be basically Shaquille Quarterman or Mike Pickney, and that's not what we seen.
He's number 11, right?
Yeah, number 11.
He played well, Ed. You know you was drunk halftime, probably.
Man, by the time I got in the stadium, I was good and sober. And I was mad. I was mad.
He was too busy being a celebrity then, though, because he played well. Him and Keontra played well.
But now here comes why they keep taking them out. Why they keep putting Jennings in the game. Jennings ain't did nothing yesterday.
I mean, you can't keep hitting them running backs, though. You got to stay fresh, though, right?
You got to put somebody in the game who's going to make a play, man. Jennings ain't doing it. He's just not doing it.
Hall. Could somebody please explain Hall to me, man?
He's not the guy. I thought.
Somebody in the comment section, please explain. I said this before the game started. Just please explain it to me. Please explain Hall to me. You see James Williams in the game, and instantly James Williams gets a tackle for loss. He's on tackles. He's in the backfield. Can somebody please explain 26 to me? When 26 missed that dunk before the game, they were trying to dunk, and he tried to dunk into the goal. And fell on his back. I was like, oh, fuck, we finna lose. I was like, oh man, damn. What else, man? How about Rambo, man? How Rambo played for you, man?
I mean, every time they throw the ball his way, he's either going to catch the ball. I feel like we didn't. Offensively, we didn't challenge their defense at all. Like, we ain't try to go deep. We ain't try to run like no crossing routes too much. We just ain't challenge their defense at all. And they pretty much was like, we're gonna line these D line up, and we're gonna attack King, and we might send an extra one, and we're gonna play one safety deep, which is what they did. And they said, yeah, Miami's not gonna beat us.
Lashlee had some plays that he ran. What about Restrepo? How you feel about Restrepo? Lashlee had some plays that he ran that could send people open, but it looked like he took so long to call them.
Yeah, Restrepo did good. You could see like the heart that he has. He just has a heart. Well, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I don't care. I'm finna, even if we going out, I'm finna give him my all regardless. He just has that heart. And there's certain other players on the team too who got that. So.
Anybody surprised you yesterday, man?
I mean, besides once Cam and James got in the game, and it's not that they surprised me because I know their ability. I know how great they're going to be. It's just the fact that when they got in, they just didn't look like they was freshmen. It's like they was all in tune to what was going on in the game. And I told people, I said, man, y'all joked about me when I said James and Cam probably our best two safeties, and everybody joked at me about that. And I'm like, well, she looked like this yesterday.
Everybody joked at you about it.
Yeah, because I ain't no freshman is going to be our best. I said, well.
No, listen, man. James is a football player. I told y'all I think we need to get him on the field to see if he can make a play. Listen, at this point right here, dog, I knew we had done lost. Check it out. We getting fired up before the game. Get that thing, boy! Oh, shit. Get that boy up. I was like, oh, you know who was fired up the whole game? Huff.
Huff got in there, made some plays. I mean, he got some tackles. So.
Did he? I love Huff energy, dog. For the people who are wondering why, for the people who wondering why, I didn't even realize that they was looking at the camera like that. They was coming towards the camera like that. I didn't even realize that. See, watch Bubba Bolden. Bubba Bolden, he's off. He stays to his. I don't know, bro. For the people that's wondering why, when you get into a setting with all these people, man, the live just don't work. You see, Bubba, he by himself. I don't know, man. If you're gonna be this guy, man, you gotta go out there and be Deion Sanders, right?
Yeah, you gotta be the guy. If you're gonna portray to be that guy, make sure you're that guy doing the game.
Somebody said, so Cam played good to y'all. Cam Kitchens? Yeah, of course Cam Kitchens played well. I mean, yeah. I mean, what could you expect from him?
Cam played good, man. Man forced the fumble. Of course, they overturned it, but he forced the fumble. He came up and got some tackles.
This is James Williams, right? That's not Romello, right? That's James, ain't it?
Yeah, that's James right there. Number 0.
Yeah, man. And with this is hard at Mr. Dunk, right?
26, yeah.
Get him here. Damn it, Hall. You can't get fired right. Somebody say start Chaney, Cam, and James. If you start Cam and James, you take Bubba Bolden off the field, right?
Yeah. I mean, what I say is just get Cam and James in the rotation where they're playing a lot more. Yeah, they're playing a lot more snaps than normally, and that's it.
Listen what the fuck say. The fuck say, come on, bro. That's why Miami be a mediocre if y'all think Cam ball. I don't know if we think Cam ball. Homie. I think what we think is Cam as a freshman checked in the game he wasn't supposed to really be in. Forced the fumble.
He played like he didn't play like a freshman, but he played better than our safeties normally been playing. So I mean, we not saying he went out there and was Ed Reed or Sean Taylor or even Kenny Phillips or nothing like that. But he went out there and played. He played better than our normal safeties.
The fuck been drinking this morning, man. We gonna go. The fuck, go ahead and go finish doing what you was doing this morning, bro. I mean, if you don't know what we are by now, then just leave it alone, my nigga. You good, dog? Go ahead, go play in traffic or something. Whatever you got going on this morning, I don't know. Our expectations is what Cam did. No, Cam is not our expectation. What he did yesterday, no. I think we're proud of him. I think a couple months ago he was sitting at Lorna's with us, not knowing if he'd get red-shirted, and we saw him check into a game in the first quarter, right? We saw him check into a game in the first quarter, and I think we're proud of him. So yeah, man. I mean, I don't know what you on this morning, man. I mean, you good.
It is what it is. At this point, I can see he just saying basically nobody did anything good. That's some fans basically saying that, but it is what it is, man. We think Cam did better than what we thought he would do. He playing Bama, number 1 team in the nation. He did better than what we thought he would do. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody say, do we think Manny is the answer? I'm going to get my answer on this, and you can get your answer, X. Manny Diaz is a young coach that's trying to figure it out. Miami hired him and put him in this position. No. Was Dabo the answer in the beginning? I don't think he was. I think he lost for like 5 or 6 years, right?
Remember, he came down here and got
what I'm saying is this.
Put 77 on him.
Right. What I'm saying is this. This is where I'm at with this program, bro. And y'all hear me out. With you dudes with one ear. Hear me out. Manny Diaz seems as if he doesn't seem to be hard enough. It's like soft coaching, right? But he's learning and he makes changes. If they fire Manny Diaz, they have proven to me that they're going to hire Al Golden, another Manny Diaz. They're not going to hire that guy. So I'd rather us keep a coach and then just let him grow. If y'all are going to treat the program like it's Brown or Yale or something like that, just keep a coach. Let him grow as a coach. Let him have his stability. And let's see if he can get better, because they're not going to hire Urban Meyer. They're not going to hire. They're not even going to hire the up-and-coming hot coach. So let Manny do his thing. Let's hope he get better. That's where I'm at, X. Where you at with it,
X? Is Manny Diaz the guy? This is third year, right? It's third year.
Yeah.
It's hard to say that. This is third year actually coaching, being a head coach. So he don't have no head coaching experience. So everything that fails, it's a learning thing. And like I said earlier, I thought that hiring Manny Diaz was saying, well, you're hiring a coach who's learning on the job. So you're going to get bad results when you learn on the job. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody got to tell you what to do. He don't have nobody. He don't have nobody to tell him what to do. So I'm not going to say he's not the guy, but I'm not going to say he is the guy. And that's just, third year. Give him a full 4, 5 years, and we still getting beat like this. And yeah, he's not the guy then. You know what I'm saying? You can't give a coach of 2, 3 years and think like he's supposed to just make miracle changes. You know what I'm saying? But he's done everything we needed to see on the offseason. Now it got to accumulate to what he does on the field, and you can't assess that by playing against Bama. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is our administrators aren't the guys. The people who are going to hire the coach, they aren't the guys.
Blake James.
Miami wants to stand for as in football, they aren't the guys. So I'd rather us just keep a guy, keep a system, let the system grow with kids, and see if they can perfect it. Because they've proven to me that when it's time to hunt for a coach, none of these damn names y'all saying in the comment section, they're going to hire. The closest they got to hiring somebody was Mark Richt. They're not going to hire any of these names. I've been through this. I've been through it too many times. I've seen it too many times.
Yeah, they're not gonna hire no big name because the big name is gonna demand things that they don't want to give, and once another program come along, they're gonna leave. So it's like that's just what we've been.
Tell them, X. Tell them. You know why Texas A&M? You know why your boy left Texas A&M?
Who?
The coach I'm sorry. You know why the coach at
Talk about Jimbo left Florida State.
Why Jimbo left Florida State? Because Jimbo kept coming in year in, year out asking for shit.
And they wouldn't give it to him.
Clothes. Midgets in the closet, they're ironing your clothes. He wanted to motherfucker at a new stadium. And they was like, Jimbo, no. So he was like, all right, I go somewhere where they'll do it then.
And guess what? They just blessed them.
Don't that pressure, so they're going to hire Al Golden. They're going to hire Red Lashlee to be the head coach. They'll bring back Vander. They'll make him the head coach. Bro, that's where we at, bro. And if y'all want to be blind Like none of these names y'all naming, they might not even bring Mario Cristobal back.
I mean, he did want to come back,
change.
But he did want to come back, but they took the ladder and made it easy.
Right. Listen, man, you got Alabama fans in here. It is what it is. Yesterday, walking to the game, you got the drunk white guys talking about, we finna kick Miami ass. This ain't the 80s. And I couldn't do nothing but laugh, fool, because I remember when that used to be us. And I know the feeling when you're going into the game and you know you're going to win, and it's like second nature to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I talk my shit back. Like, man, at that point, it's like, man, shut the fuck up. You know? it's just frustration. Like, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but, man. We had some Bama fans sit by us, and they was like, yeah, man, nothing y'all gonna do gonna rattle us. Everything we do gonna make y'all scared. And I was like, what? And then when the game started, I was like, oh, I see what he's talking about. You know, like everything like even when we got a first down, they looked and like, yeah, but it means nothing because we finna come back right now.
Somebody said Uncle Luke said Shiano wanted the job. Luke, but are they gonna? I mean, Kiffin wanted the job, but are they gonna pay Kiffin?
I don't know about that. I don't know how.
They're not gonna put up a Kiffin attitude.
They don't. Yeah, they don't want. It's not. I don't know if it's the pay. I don't know if they want Kiffin off-season stuff that he does. Because he does a lot of stuff that's not NCAA approved. And he was at USC, he was at Tennessee, and he got it. It was both like, damn, boy, Kiffin, you out here tripping.
Yeah, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so Miami, like, man, we can't hire this coach, man. We hire this coach, they really finna make a whole movie about kill Miami program.
Somebody say, Streeter, man, he got better every year. We as fans gotta chill. We played Bama first game. Let's keep getting better and go 11-1. I mean, yeah, by Wednesday, this could be the attitude right here. This is what the attitude is gonna be by Wednesday. I'm telling you, Appalachian State coming in here, and it's like when Marion Harris played IMG and then had to go play Treasure Coast. Appalachian State got some guys, and we better mentally shake this off and get back out there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with all this comment about, okay, yeah, Manny getting better every year and we could go 11-1 after losing to Bama. I mean, did you watch how we lost to Bama? It's not how us losing to Bama. You know what I'm saying? Bama could have beat us by 1 point and we'd be like, hey, well, we got better. They really beat our ass and we had nothing for them. It was like,
bro, it looks like us versus Bethune.
Yeah, it's like they let us go ahead and get them 13 points. Like, hey, we'll give y'all 13, but we ain't gonna let y'all get shut out.
I ain't gonna say they let us, but it looked like us versus Bethune, and that's the part that bothers me. The question is, how big is the gap and how far back are we? That's the question.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to measure a stepping stone with Alabama. Alabama, their school, their program relies on the football program. You know what I'm saying? You don't rely on football program. They saying we don't care nothing about that. You know, we a medical school. We are a business and marketing school. Granted, we got a school that football players want to come to. And when we're good, we're going to benefit off it. But guess what? All that money, we're going to break it into the whole school, not just on the sports or football program. So That's just what it is. And I mean, I don't know if fans don't understand that. It's 2021. Like, y'all should have been understood that, like, in the 90s. But it is what it is, man. We got App State this week, man. Hopefully, we go out there and just beat up on them. Well, we could kind of shake off the fact that Alabama beat us like that, and just we got a 4-game home stretch. The next 4 weeks, and I mean, we got to just go out and say, okay, well, let's get these 4 wins and let's go.
Right. Listen, real fast, they always got to pay bills, man. If anybody here, we got 240 people in here, man. That's the most we've had in a while in the live chat. If y'all trying to get involved in the stock market, crypto, man, we got a secret group, man, where we've been banging in on plays. The number scroll at the bottom, 45949. The number scrolling at the bottom. It always scroll at the bottom. I don't know how y'all always come in here and be like, "What's the number again, D?" Goddamn, the number been scrolling at the bottom for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? 786-459-499. Send us a text, man. Get involved before we go to the new. Listen, man. I love the enthusiasm in the comment section, man. Kids, people got a lot of enthusiasm. T-Rob and the DBs, X. We was here with T-Rob, X, for the last month. Did we get anything out of T-Rob, though? Or is it going to take a bigger?
It's going to. I mean, as far as the DB that was already here before T-Rob got here, it's going to take a little time. Like, he can't just change what's going on with Bubba, what's going on with Hall, what's going on with Ivy. Obviously, like I've been spitting this for maybe the last 2 years. Takari Couch was our best cornerback. He didn't really need T-Rob or DVD to change his game. All he needed them to do is get it, to polish it. You know what I'm saying? Right. The other, like T-Rob with the safeties, I mean, I don't know. I think at this point, Gervin Hall, it's a lost cause. I would not stop coaching him, but I'm like, man, hey, you get it, you might get a rep, and then let's get these other guys. So
I'm gonna tell my DJ Ivy story again one day. I know some of y'all remember DJ Ivy story. No, I think what T-Rob was telling with T-Rob is the new players. So the new players has got T-Rob coaching and teaching. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can blame Cam and James on what you've seen with T-Rob. Did the DBs look more aggressive? Did they?
Yeah, they looked a lot more aggressive. I mean, they looked a lot more aggressive.
Tyreek played like a man, though. Tyreek played like a man. They challenged him.
But we know Tyreek. We know who Tyreek is. That's who he is. You know what I'm saying? Tyreek. It don't matter if Tyreek guarding Julio Jones right today. Tyreek gonna get in his face and play like who we know who Tyreek is. You know what I'm saying? That's just who he is.
He was in Michi's face the whole game. Michi didn't have 100 yards receiving. Like, I mean, so I love it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's affectionate. And I think that leadership is what Cam and James them. That's what they know. That's what they know to be. You know what I'm saying? Takari Couch is a quiet more player. He plays quiet, but he plays ball.
He plays ball. He go out there and play ball.
I think the rotation, man, is going to – I think it goes to Bubba. But if you look on paper, Hall was like third in tackles. I mean, so I don't know if that means –
but that's not – I don't know if that's good. He's third in tackles, and then you got to look at where he's tackling people at. Or is it effective where he's causing for them to punt the ball or – I mean, them the type of tackles you're looking for. But if he's making tackles 20 yards down the field, that's not effective. Hey, you're supposed to make that tackle. You're the safety. You know what I'm saying? So, but guess what? When James Williams got in the game, he's making tackles in the backfield.
You see?
We're not expecting that. We're not expecting for you to make tackles in the backfield, but you doing that? Oh, okay. So now you making an effective play. It's just different levels as well. And okay, well, our free safety, he made the tackle because that's what he's supposed to do. Oh, our free safety made a tackle for loss for 2 yards. Hey, that ain't what we were expecting, but he did it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different levels to it. Yeah, some dude just say, Vaughn, hey, Manny Diaz had the number 3 defense in 2018. I mean, if that's not a good defense, I don't know what you want to say, Dan.
When Manny sent pressure yesterday, I like it. I like when they play forward. Fine. Like I tell you, I'm telling y'all right now, like I told y'all motherfuckers before. Yesterday we played against Joe Burrow, maybe better. Kyler Murray 2.0 X. I've been saying it for the last couple months. When we sit, that motherfucker did not scramble to run. He moved. He had pocket presence. He was cool as a fan. Like, dog, listen. So I don't think we play a quarterback as good as him this year. And that was his first start.
No, we don't play a quarterback.
That was his first start.
We don't play a team like Bama. Maybe the next 2 years. I mean, well, next year we start off with Texas A&M. I think, but we still don't play a team as Bama. You know what I'm saying? So Man, Burroughs, man, I won't play. They sent the heat, and it's like he just shrugged his shoulder, and stepped up and threw the ball, and it was the piece for like 20-something yards. I was like,
somebody say Hall and Bubba has bad habits to break from the horrible coaching they had previously, and Williams and Cam don't have those habits. How you feel about that?
I mean, that might be true. They was getting coached by a bartender.
You got to get out of here, man. You got a couple more minutes, man.
I mean, yeah, go. I mean, yeah, go 3 o'clock. I mean, yeah, go.
King took the podium last night, bro, and I'm in there. That's the most questions I ever asked. I mean, at this point, I feel like I belong.
Yeah, my homeboy hit me up. He like, boy, Streeter on the money today. And I was like, what you mean? He like, boy, Streeter asking all the right questions.
No, because at this point I'm tired of it, and I realize I feel like I belong. I see these dudes in here with me, and I finally feel like I belong. King was frustrated, dog. When they asked him, why did it take so long to get started? Why did we start so slow? He wanted to cry. It looked like he wanted to say, fuck Lashlee. I told him I was okay. He didn't want to recall the plays. It looked like he really wanted to out somebody, dog. Like he really felt like somebody holding him back, and he would have put it all on the line. No, it took him 10 seconds to answer the question.
I mean, at that point, he already was frustrated from the game. So he was like, man, I already know what I want to say. Like, I know what y'all going to ask me. Basically, y'all going to ask me, like, why didn't the offense gel earlier than it did later? So he like, oh, well, I mean, I didn't see it. But like I said, my homeboys, they say, yes, Peter was asking all the right questions. In my perspective, I would say, Lashlee, he's played against these teams before, but it's just like he looked like lost, like he just wasn't there yesterday.
Lashlee?
Yeah, it looked like he just wasn't there. Like he ain't making no adjustments.
Doesn't he help? He has the plays. Like he has the plays. Like
he has the plays. He has the players, and he has the help. He got Likens. He got the offensive line coach. All of them got like play calling. They got play calling abilities. He got help. I mean, you got help. So it's like, what's up? So if I call a play, somebody should be in the ear like, hey, boy, that ain't, it might not.
Somebody said, bro, nobody was open to throw to. Correct me if I'm wrong, X. Alabama sits in a zone. So it's kind of like your players just run to them in a cup. You have to create the routes that will bring somebody open, which is easy to do because they're sitting in the zone. And you saw it when we would roll King out, you would send a man behind the man on the sideline, he's wide open. But it took us 20 zip before we started doing it.
I mean, it goes back to one more I told you. I say, man, for us to win, we got to get King out the pocket. Like,
right.
Get him out the pocket so he can make plays. And I kept telling everybody, like, that's the only way we're going to do something.
The game started with us getting King out the pocket. Lando say, I don't think the defense is the problem. We need an O-line and a D-line. Bama exposed our lines, both O-line and D-line, and lack of offensive scheme. We got bullied. It go right back to what Bang said, right?
Yeah, we gotta be strong.
Guess who I walked past going into the press conference? Bang. He said, listen, bro, I told you. We had to be stronger than them. I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna holler at you, dog, because we were trying to rush. We couldn't, me and Susan, we could not find where the press conference was at. They had our press conference off to the left. They had Alabama press conference in the main press conference. I was just about to go walk in there and talk to Saban. Like, hey, Saban, man, what's going on, dog?
I mean, that's what you should have did. That would have got a lot more press than what we had.
I like Manny. Manny's a good guy. He's a new coach. And
I mean,
if Miami's gonna pick coaches this way, let them feel this way out. Let them. Somebody just said Manny ain't no Dabo. Dabo got his ass whipped for years.
Dabo wasn't Dabo. So remember they called it Clemson. Remember it was like maybe 5 or 6 years. They were like, oh, Clemson is Clemson. So it's like,
Right.
The thing I say with Manny is, I think Manny has too much of his dad in him, where he's a politician, but he coaching. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he's saying and making everything look politically correct, but then when it's time for action, you be like, "Well, shit, boy, the politicians ain't come through." I mean, that's just what he's been through that since the '80s.
Right.
So
Shout out to Ralph becoming a member, man. No,
yeah,
I've had
just got to
plenty
get out of
former
there.
players. I've had numerous former players, and X know who I'm talking about. Tell me that Manny, our coaching is soft. It's soft the way it's presented.
I mean, not just many former players. It's maybe a lot, maybe more than 60% saying the same thing. Like, yeah, boy, the staff's not, like I guess they have a problem with the way Manny Diaz addressed the program. I guess that's what it is, but
yeah. Shout out to Derek Green, man, for the $9. Hey, I think a lot of the older guys want to help. They want the program to win. I had an interesting conversation with Earl Little. He showed me a group text where there's 100 X games inside the group text.
Look, I keep explaining to people, and everybody be like, "Oh man, we don't care about Earl." I say, "Boy, y'all don't like Earl because Earl just keeping it 100." I'm like, "Man, but I've seen."
Listen, he showed me a group text. He showed me a group text where there's 100 X Canes inside the group text and how they feel about the state of the program. I said, Earl, did little Earl really have a chance to come to Miami, bro? Come on. That's the Friday night I said this. He said, listen, man, I told Manny them that there was no edge. But they have to recruit. At least you got to recruit him harder than the national champs. He like, why is Nick Saban calling my wife and you not? That's how he feels. Especially when I told you to call my wife.
on the birthday. The birthday. Yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying is that may sound petty to some of y'all in the chat, right? This is not the first time we've had this conversation. Let's go back to Battle. When Battle Dad was saying, Ohio State called me on Father's Day and told me, well, obviously this matters to parents.
Yeah, like it's not the first time, and everybody going crazy over Earl. And I'm like, man, like it's been going on for a little minute. Like we get too complacent and say, well, okay, yeah, you a legacy, you supposed to come here. Why? Why? Because I went to you.
This is your child's future.
Yeah, this is my son's future.
Yeah.
Bama just had a first round cornerback who just played at my son's school in high school. You think I'm not going to pay attention to that?
This is your child. This is your shout out. This is your child's future, dog. Like Lando, shout out for the $5, man. We tried to. Hey, boy, they send you all type of gas money, boy. You gotta get you some gas money. Good Lord. We tried 3 different people at right tackle, and all 3 got whipped. No tight end help, no chip. Talk to me about that, X.
Okay, well now I got. Well, I don't even know if I want to put. I mean, this might be a conversation between me, you, and Twan. I don't know if I want to put it out there on the time on this, but it's a situation going on with Jared Williams and the offensive line coach, and I kind of knew it for a long time, but I didn't want to say it because it's bad publicity to the school, to the team. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like, I won't say nothing like that. But whatever Jared Williams had going on, the offensive line coach don't like it, and that's the reason why he's not starting at right tackle right now.
You said whatever he had going on?
It's something personal between him and the offensive line coach. I don't know if it's on-field personal or it's just personal just because they just don't like each other. But it's something going on where he's not starting where he should be starting.
Right. Shout out to the sponsor, Edge, man. Shout out to Edge, man. Hey, you gave away all the Edge.
Hey, listen, man, I gave some Edge out there to they were like, man, this thing is good. Man, they like, boy, can I get some more? I was like, man, look, I only got a few, man. I'm just giving just testing it out.
Good, man. It is good. We on the ground floor, dog. We on the ground floor of something breaking that's gonna be big in the future. Hey, but I'll talk a little bit. Did those down-hole wholesome Alabama girls do anything for you, dog? Just the way they look like.
Nah.
I never really paid attention to the little country apple pie baking
no,
wholesome
listen,
little white girl from these
listen,
schools, right?
listen.
Yesterday,
Where we tailgated, it was like maybe 3 Bama girls. They was all white, but they was kind of sexy. And I was like, hey, y'all, y'all come over here and get some food and some drinks with us. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was the dudes or who they was with, but I was like, man, come on, y'all, look, ain't no hate, man. This football game. We want to tailgate and enjoy each other. Y'all come get some food. And they just kept bending over in front of us. And I'm like, yeah, they want something because they just, you know what I'm saying?
listen, man, this is the second time this has happened. When I was in Tallahassee a couple years ago, and I looked at Tallahassee's cheerleaders, it's kind of like I appreciated like the down hole, wholesome. Dad don't like black guy. I don't know what. Look, you know what I'm saying? I was like, that does something for me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's how pornos start off. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But all of a sudden, that look appealed to me. Throughout my life, it never did. You know what I'm saying? But all of a sudden, it was a couple of them that it was like, oh, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I guess I've seen enough big booty black girls, titties. I guess I've seen enough of that in my life that something different, you know what I'm saying, may do something for me.
I think looking at it at a tailgate is like you didn't expect it. So when you see it, you're like, oh damn, I didn't know they had it like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a tailgate. So we play in Alabama, you're not expected to see anything sexy. That's just being real. You're not expected to see anything sexy from Bama. But when you see it, you like, oh, okay.
Listen, the way they dress with the belts and the red hair, it was all right to me, dog. It was all right.
I seen it was this white girl walking with a black girl, and both of them was fine. I was like, they Bama fans, so they come to the tailgate, and I'm like, I immediately say, any type of food y'all want, drinks, come on, I'm gonna walk y'all in there and I'll fix the plate for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
What?
That's just how it was, man. They had some nice looking women, man. But
yeah, dog, it did something, and that's just off topic a little bit. I mean, it did something for me, dog. It did something for me. It really these girls right here. I couldn't take the scream off these girls right here. Couldn't take the stream off of them. I was like, oh, all of a sudden, I like this. I never liked this in my life before.
Man, I didn't. I mean, obviously tailgating, you just feel like you're gonna have some fun. So I didn't know that the Bama fans that did come to the tailgate was, man, it was real cool, man. It was real cool, man. It was real cool, man. They came up and they was actually chilling and they didn't want no. I'm like, man, look, y'all getting the food. Like, don't just stand up there and act like y'all don't. Man, look, the food is here. Come get some food. You know what I'm saying? Come get some food. Come get some drinks. Everything that's here, man, y'all good. Go get it. You know what I'm saying?
Who in the comment section grew up around this stuff? Who grew up around, like, in the country, these down-home white girls with the racist fathers? Do they want black guys? Do they want black guys? Like, who grew up around this stuff? I lived in North Carolina for a little bit, and I had one. You know what I'm saying? I had one. Her dad hated blacks, and she loved the heck out of me. And it just was like, I'm gonna see your dad pictures one day. Get you kicked out the house. King of battle. King said he grew up around it. Hey, shout out, man. Listen, man. Shout out to y'all being supportive today. I know we off topic a little bit, but I mean, listen, this is never gonna always be football with us. Period. I mean, entertainment is entertainment. And yeah, I had to talk about this. I'm like, I'm digging these chicks.
Yeah, they came out. Hey, you want to know what thing? I'm gonna say shout out to UM fans, man, because it's a stigma of UM fans don't show up at games. We was out there yesterday. We came out, supported our team. I mean, obviously we didn't pack 40, 50,000, but we came out. I think we had to be like at least 30,000 strong out there. So we came and showed up.
You know what made it look like we wasn't out there? Them damn maroon seats.
Well, yeah, the maroon seats, yeah.
That's what made it look like we wasn't there. I talked about it.
Yeah.
That damn red seat made it look like we wasn't there. What you think the crowd was, what, 60-40?
Yeah, it had to be like 60-40. It had to definitely be like 60-40.
We just ain't had nothing to cheer about.
Yeah, we had, man, look, it was, matter of fact, I ain't meet them, but it was like a couple of Bama fans, and they were walking around like, man, y'all don't got no extra tickets. And I was like, nah, I don't know. I got a homeboy, he got some tickets, but he talking about he trying to sell them for $350. So I was like, well, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how that's gonna work. And they were like, well, nah, man. I heard they were 125, and I'm like, well, I just gotta find them. But we was out there. We went to Dallas when we played LSU. We was out there. Went to Orlando, played Florida. We was out there, so we traveled well. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I tweeted this earlier. I say, man, I blame all this on Mark Richt, because Mark Richt, you've been scheduling all these SEC schools and then you quit on us. It's your fault. You know what I'm saying? It's your fault. Yeah,
I know somebody that talked to Mark Richt often. I'm having him tell him that.
Yeah, tell him that, like, man, you came over here.
You did this to us.
Yeah, we gonna start. Well, I don't think we should start. We should start getting later on. Let's get the players first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Can't go out the gate, play LSU, Florida, Alabama. Next year we got Texas A&M. I'm like, well, goddamn, all right, like, do you want us to win? You want to be successful or what?
I don't know what Mark was thinking about, man. I think Mark was thinking if we set that bar, then eventually we got to touch that bar. And correction, I was dead wrong in the pregame. I kept telling people Waddle was at the game. I had the camera on Waddle, and it was Devontae Smith. It wasn't Waddle.
Oh, yeah,
I was dead wrong.
Yeah. It's cool, man.
I flew back last night with Jalen Phillips. He was on the plane.
Oh, okay. Jalen.
Can Jalen Phillips fly private by now? Like, like, why is he flying?
He can if he want to spend that money, or he can if the Dolphins want to. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
Armando says straight up ass whooping, fellas. O-line is terrible. Coaches look disorganized. Terrible play calling by Lashlee. All of that, huh?
Yeah, all of that, man. Shouts out. Thanks for the donation, man. Man, thanks. Hey, fans, look. I appreciate everything, y'all. Man, look, we do this for y'all, man. We go out to these high school games, little league games. We go to college games. We do everything for y'all, man. So we appreciate. Look, when y'all see us, man, y'all don't have to treat us like celebrities now, because we just regular street up.
Because everybody, they don't treat me like a celebrity. They just be like, oh, that football field. They treat X like they want to take pictures with X.
Now, I mean, because you don't really be like seeing them as much as I do. I see them a lot more than you.
How many pictures you took yesterday, dog?
Man, I think it was like maybe 15. It had to be like 15. I'm trying to lead the stadium in the third quarter, and I'm like, I'm walking in. Oh, dang. Hey, boy, what's up? Boy? I'm like, oh, here we go. 1. Here we go. 2. I'm like, dang, I can't even get to to where I'm supposed to go. I'm like,
there don't be no girls. Only men notice you. Don't be no dude, no girls.
Nah, it wasn't no females. Oh, no. Matter of fact, it was some Bama females that actually, them the ones who said, hey, we watch your show. And I was like, hey, okay, thanks. Like, okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Jermaine Harvey, man. Appreciate the super sticker. Hey, D, I know, right? I'm getting paid like Coach Hayes today. Listen, I didn't realize there was so many Black Alabama fans.
I didn't think either.
I never thought about it. It didn't cross my mind. But I realized that, okay, football, Black people, it goes together.
I mean, I told him, I say, man, all the Black Bama fans, y'all weren't Bama fans until Nick Saban got there. And it rightfully so, it's true. I don't care what they want to say, because they weren't Alabama fans before.
I think a lot of them may be relatives of former players. You don't think so?
Nah.
So you think Well, we acting like it's not black people in Alabama. I don't know. We sound really stupid right now.
No, it's black people in the state of Alabama, but the black people in the state of Alabama goes to Alabama State. They not
they don't
going
root
to
for Alabama State. The people
of
in
course
Tallahassee root for Florida State.
Of
not
course they gonna
FAMU.
of course they gonna root for Alabama because that's the main attraction right there. But I mean, being honest, Alabama wasn't like no, hey, come on, black kids and black fans, come support us like that. You know what I'm saying? But
what Crenshaw Coop talking about, man? They about to be Crenshaw. What Crenshaw talking
they're
about?
about to defund our program. I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, what he got insight or something? I don't know.
Yeah, you know something. You might know something we don't know. Hit us in the DM and let us know.
I don't know what Crenshaw talking about, man. Listen, man, I'm about to get up out of here. I might go to this FAMU Jackson State game. I got credentialed. $40 to park at that game, though.
Hey, I tell you, I hit you and tell you, we might have something special for Wednesday. We're gonna do the show on Wednesday, whether we do it at Lorna's or at the other spot. I might have somebody who played in college and in the NFL who might come to the show. So I'll let you know about that. I'm just waiting on the phone. I got the call early this morning. I was like, damn, I was knocked out and he called me. I was like,
yeah. What's up, they say Dion out there wearing shades in the rain. It's raining out there? Oh Lord, I'm falling apart over here. They said Dion wearing shades in the rain. It's not raining where I'm at, but yeah, I may go out there, man. It's $40 to park, dog.
Dang, that's wild. Well, that's not wild because it was $100 where we parked at yesterday.
What?
Man, it was $100.
Dang.
I mean, we parked like right across from the state, but still $100. I was like, man, hey, I'm looking at the lady. I was like, hey, can I cash app you? And I was gonna cash app her and stop it as soon as I sent it. I'm gonna pay no $100 to be partying. You crazy?
How you gonna cash out somebody and stop it and then be sitting there for 4 hours?
Hey man, all she would have seen was it went through and
yeah, I hit X with the fraud. I didn't even know you could do that. Hey, your sound went out. We can't hear you no more. Maybe somebody called you or something. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, we got you back.
Yeah, my phone had wrong. I don't know. There's somebody called me. Want to talk about the game? I don't even talk about the game no more, man. It's over.
But yeah, I didn't even know you could do that, dog.
Man, yeah, you can do it. Look, you call your bank and be like, hey, man, I ain't seeing that cash out throughout my phone, and they're disputed. Man, a couple of days, they send it right back.
I need to do that, man, because I got like fraud on my cash out, man. I got so much stuff coming out of my app. This app for this. I be like, man, what the hell, Apple? I ain't apply for that. Google this and Google that. I need to go like that. Stop all that, huh?
It be like, trust me, same way with me. I be like, damn, man, I ain't cash out nobody.
And right.
Like the other day, man, I got something talking about a $350 request, and I was like, what the hell is this? And I looked at the thing, I was like, well, I don't even know who these people is.
The funk said you could have parked at his OG crib and walked there. All right, now X had your OG on live stream.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that, man. I respect people like that.
All right, now I ain't sending X to my OG house. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I think I ain't even gonna talk about this online. I'm gonna leave that alone, man. Whatever happened the other day, I don't even remember.
Huh?
Whatever happened that other day, I don't remember.
Man, you straight, man. I think it was epic. I wish it would have happened on here. Yeah, XXY. He don't never bring in the famous people on Footballville Live. He wanted to wait to get on Hayes and bring out the famous porn stars. Now you want to act like a good fella, is it?
I'm a good guy, man. I'm a good guy.
Streety, okay, Kane, shout out for Kane Loso, man. Streety, you know what upset the most about the regime? My little cousin, Anthony Richardson, wanted to be a Hurricane, but we
Oh,
never.
you talk about the quarterback. The quarterback for he at Florida right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the quarterback at Florida.
I mean, let's go
I
through
think
college football a little bit yesterday, man. The
when
Coach
he
Perry played well yesterday. They got their behind whooped though.
there's a lot of upsets. LSU lost. Wisconsin, well, I don't know if that's an upset, but they lost. Georgia Tech lost. Duke lost the other day. Illinois ended up losing. Clemson only scored 3 points, and they lose to Georgia. UCLA beat LSU. Yeah, they beat LSU.
Yeah, spite them. But listen, this is what I think. I think college football allowing those kids to come back has created instant parity. It's created instant parity in college football. So the good teams lost players. The mediocre teams brought back all their players, like us. I just don't know what level of mediocre we are. We played against the Super Friends yesterday. And I think it's created instant parity in college football. And I think if they keep changing the rules, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it more interesting to watch UCLA versus LSU. Because you don't know who's going to win Minnesota versus Ohio State. Ohio State has all the top recruits. Minnesota has all the fifth-year seniors. And it creates parity. So Clemson only scoring 7 points?
So they scored 3 points. It was 10. The game was 10-3.
Versus a Georgia team who was missing a bunch of players, right?
They're missing their top receiver and a couple other players.
Yeah, so I mean, we go in there and we get beat up. We got to bounce back. I don't know who else. I don't know who else face looked like Restrepo face. I don't know how bad we got beat up yesterday. We'll find out tomorrow morning, I guess, at press conferences. What's up with Mike Harley? Anybody else got hurt?
No report as of now. But back to what you were saying. Yeah, we lost it. We got beat. We got blown out by Alabama. Does it sting as much if the game was a lot closer? Somebody asked me that, and I said no, because a loss is a loss. You know what I'm saying? Like, at one point, and you're a man, and you want to say you got in a fight with a dude, and you almost beat him up, but he beat you up because maybe you slipped, but you got beat up. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, nobody gonna say, "Oh yeah, he only lost because he slipped." Man, you got beat up. You know what I'm saying? So at what point we got whooped, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? No, well, we only lost by a couple of points. It's close.
No more victories.
And no more victories. There's no. I don't even believe in more victories. Like, either you're gonna win or you're not gonna win. That's just straight up. You know. So, but
you paid them people, man, their money, man, and you cashed out them and call your bank and
yeah,
your bank,
no. I got. No. But my 3 homeboys, they hit me. They were like, "Yeah, man, send it." They like send it tomorrow or Monday. I'm gonna send them Monday on Monday. Then there's 3 other dudes who luckily I kind of got smart with that. I bet them that UM beat Alabama and that Notre Dame beat Florida State. So now they just waiting for that game. So
when they play,
Notre Dame play Florida State at 7:30 or 8 tonight. So I'm like, hey, well, that'll cancel out our bet. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man,
you bet it on Florida State?
No, I bet on Notre Dame. Yeah, I bet on Notre Dame, man. Then matter of fact, I put the bet in earlier today. Because I took Notre Dame, I think it was -7.
You took Notre Dame -7?
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna let you get out of here, bro.
All right, man. Let me finish enjoying my little weekend. Now, man, this probably gonna be the last weekend I have before football season over. So, big brother birthday. We in days.
I don't know what happened to the man. The man just disappeared, man. I don't know what happened to the man. Hey, man, just disappeared. Listen, bro. Appreciate y'all, man, showing up today, man. Big time. I know y'all want to talk about these losses. It's like therapy. I mean, signing out, man. I gotta go catch this Jackson State FAMU game. I gotta go do something at it, cover it. I like I'm there, take some pictures, something. I'm gonna close and say this, bro. We got stepped on yesterday. I told y'all, I said line that shit up, but I had been saying that until we show up in the big game, I can't take us. I'm not here to say I told you so, I told you so. Bryce Young is good as is advertised. Okay? He may be the best quarterback we see this year. Call whoever name you want to call. Miami still has his whole entire season ahead of it. It's still on line for the Coastal. College football looks weird this year. Can we bounce back? Appalachian State has shown us a lot. What we take out of the game yesterday? Jose Barragala's our little guy. Shout out to Barragalas. Damn near led the team in points. Cam Kitchens gets on the field. James Williams gets on the field and shows us they belong. Restrepo did exactly what I said he would do. Somehow, he looks like a rock star. He figures out a way to make plays. Period. He figures out a way to make plays. And thinking about that, I'm going to show y'all this. He figures out a way. He gets out there and makes plays. I've known him since he was a kid. And I told you guys, listen, Restrepo's going to get on the field and make plays. I don't know how they're going to happen, but they seem to happen. And that's what he does. Look at his face, dog. Look at his face.
Almost consecutive plays. First you fought for the penalty, and then you got the touchdown.
Just like you said, it's an opportunity. Coaches put me in a great chance to make a big play, and it's just about repetitions. On practice we do it all the time, and when the ball is thrown to me, I just got the ball.
Yeah, straight to football, Xavier, when those kickoffs kept going in end zone, is that just procedure for you?
Let me rewind that. It sounds so good, don't it? It sounds so. Oh man, it sounds sexy.
Kickoffs kept going.
Sounds so sexy.
Straight to football.
Oh, say it
Time,
again.
and when the ball is thrown to me, I just got the ball.
Yeah, straight to football, Xavier.
Oh, it sounds so
kickoffs kept going in end zone, is that just procedure for you guys? There ever thoughts maybe catch it after 17 zip and hey, let's try to make a play?
Well, we just listened to our special team coach, Coach Packey, just with his game plan, and whatever he says goes.
I felt like standing up in the conference room and saying, "The fuck out of here! Like, what the? Get back in here!" That's what I felt like saying. Get back in here right now. Hey, David, Packy, get him in here right now. That's what I felt like saying, dog. That's what I felt like saying. I think the swollen, I don't know. Maybe all they face was swollen like that. I don't know. They got beat up yesterday, bro. But his face isn't always swollen like that. But we're gonna get to the question.
It definitely feels different. That this team definitely is different. Just it's new year. We just I seen him in the training room every single day, and I thought I was a hard worker, But when you actually see him,
who are you talking about?
Derrick's is one of the hardest workers I know. Just seeing him recover from that injury, it's just like day and night, and I'm like, wow, I seen him in the
more involved in this game.
The coaches, I feel like I had a real good role in this game, and I'm sticking to whatever the coaches say.
Xavier, I've been covering you for a long time, and you've been making plays since youth football. Just take us into the mindset that you have to go out there and always show up in any size game.
Oh yeah, it was really simple. Just beat the man across from me. Just take it out of consideration and just feel like it's disrespect that the guy's even trying to line up on you. Just whip his tail every single time, every single play.
Love that. Loved it. Oh, water was there? I thought I saw water. Yeah, man. I felt like saying, man, get Packy. Man, get Packy in here next to this man right here. Because him and Harley watching that ball sail over their head time and time again. And I'm like, listen, 17 zip, 20, 23. Somebody got to step up and make a play. They say his face been like that for a couple of weeks. I don't think that's true. I'm gonna let that rock there for a little bit. Callie Kane kind of get it. But yeah, bro, like we letting us letting the ball just sail over our head. Yeah, kind of bothersome. Really was. What did Nick say? Anybody hear what Nick
Well,
say?
it's certainly great to play a game with fans.
And I really like to thank the fans. You all make college football really special for the players. I was really
proud of our players today in terms of the way they competed in the game today. I thought we came out and did a really good job on offense, scored the first 3 or 4 possessions. Got some stops on defense. I think as the game went on, I think we got a little bit sloppy, which is something that we can learn from.
See, even Nick said they got sloppy.
Always does is
we say they let their foot off the
where
gas.
You are, who you are, what you need to work on, what you can improve on, what you did well. And we obviously did a lot of really good things well. I thought Bryce played really well for his first start. Mechie was really good. Williams was really good. We had to play a lot of players. The defense competed well in the game.
Anybody want to watch? Anybody want to watch this?
Was a sign of how they competed in the game.
Anybody want to watch? Thumbs up. Y'all want? Anybody want to watch this?
Respect for their players and their quarterback. They got really good skill players on offense. So I was really excited. I'm sure that when we watch the film, we'll see a lot of things that were way too many. Another whole year was whatever he was for this many yards. But he redirects the. He's smart. I think. Oh, I think Bryce did really, really well. He's smart. I think most people just look at the stats and say he was whatever he was for this many yards. But, he redirects the protection. He plays like a veteran out there.
Talking about his first year starter.
We had the one.
His first game starter.
Fumble.
Nobody wants to watch this.
Something that we don't really want to have, but really not all his fault.
Nobody interested. Nobody want to hear him give us credit and say that we. But listen, bro. On my way out of here, I'm gonna say this. As bad as that looked yesterday, I think we got better. Yeah, I want to see Manny's right quick. Oh man, if I would have went in there, I could have got to talk to Bryce Young. I wasn't even thinking about that, man. I had too many questions for Manny, dog. Too many. Let's see if we can find it.
Xavier, you Steve and Dave.
Dog, look. Manny Diaz is look now. Tell me, don't tell me that I didn't bring this to y'all attention. Y'all think this is a small deal, but I don't. Manny Diaz's video has 45 likes and 48 dislikes. Don't tell me. I know y'all think that's a joke. I know y'all think that's a joke, but I'm here to tell you that says something. I know y'all think it's a joke, but I'm here to tell you that says something about something. About something.
Use eToro to trade cryptocurrencies. Steve does extensive research.
Quite simply, just congratulations to Alabama.
Yeah.
They played an outstanding game.
Here's your guy, Manny.
Thought the difference in the game was field offensively. We had a hard time getting a rhythm because of that. And then I just thought that their front is as advertised, gave us a lot of trouble getting going. I'm proud for the way the guys competed in the second half.
He's proud how they competed
a few times. How's he doing?
Which I think, it's football. And,
So he's proud how they competed at times in the second half. But remember I brought this up. Manny's video has more dislikes than likes.
to that final result. But we forward.
We're here to front row football, Bill.
How you doing, Manny? Deep in football, Bill. Going into the game, did you expect them to put the ball in Bryce Young's hands as much as they did?
No, we thought they would run the ball a lot more. But even with how it ended up, shaking down, we still got them what we thought were favorable third down situations.
You guys agree with that? Y'all agree with that? I know there's a little delay between me and y'all, but he said they got him in favorable third down situations, and I think they did have him in third down where they wanted him. I just think that they didn't realize he was that good. I just think that nobody realized that he was how good he was. You feel me? That good, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's enough of that. They're gonna flag me for that, and I have to fix that later. So listen, man, anybody want to get involved with the market? It opens up again tomorrow. The numbers at the bottom. We had a couple people sign up this weekend. Shout out to y'all. We making money in the market, man. I can't come in here and lie because Kyle is maybe 10 other guys that's in here that's in the group, and they see us making money and they see the plays. Some of them take the plays, sometimes they don't. 786-405-9499. If you call today, man, because of the loss, I give you a hell of a discount to get involved and put you on the platform before we go to the next one. Don and Clavon, they interview. They don't say what fans think they should say or used to hearing them take the blame and then go thrash the kids. You know what I'm saying? To the way Manny speaks, it sounds like excuses to people. Tim say, where the number at? Oh, the market is closed tomorrow. You're right. Well, cryptocurrency market is never closed. It's just cryptocurrency is just 24/7 every day. But yeah, Labor Day market is closed. So hey, get you signed up, dog. Get you signed up, and you'll be ready to go Tuesday. That's perfect. But Tim said, what a number at? 786-405-9499, man. You being funny. But yeah, the way Manny speaks, it does sound like excuses, right? It does. But he's a new head coach, bro. He'll get me. I just think he gets better at time with all of that stuff. And with what the University of Miami is giving us to work with, all I can say is good luck. That's it. Good luck, and hope it works itself out in the future. And I hope, because firing the coaches ain't going to get it, because they're not going to hire the right people. So let's just see if dog could build and become better. Appreciate y'all, man. Send me a text, 786-405-9499. You want to get involved. I'm about to make it up to this Jackson State FAMU game. Go look at all the good imagery that's out at the stadium today. Hope it ain't raining. I love y'all, man. Yeah, Eddie, crypto always open. Bitcoin jumping right now. Oh, Bitcoin always jumping. Oh, Bitcoin jumping for real. I was just talking. Bitcoin about to go to 51,000. I was just talking trash. So listen, man. Peace, love, and hair grease. I'm out.